Alrighty guys, I'm Morthadon and we are back for Black Clover episode 64. So, last episode was friggin' crazy, guys. Like, Asta harnessed the power of, this anti-magic because he doesn't have any magic, so he's able to take it all the anti-magic in, like a vessel for it and stuff like that. He was only able to do it because the witch here was able to, like, the Queen of Witches was able to, like, activate it further because of what she did to him and stuff like that. And he had a crazy fight with Ladros that was just insane. I didn't even know what I was looking at half the time. I almost want to, like, rewatch the episode, like, 2 or 3 more times just to, like, try to spot all the different, like, attacks that I may have missed because everything was just happening so quick. But it was crazy. It was cool. I loved the idea of, like, that's like a stronger Asta that we just saw. Like, it's almost like in My Hero Academia when we saw Midoriya fight with 100% of his power, and we were like, oh, someday he's gonna be able to do this all the time. That's kind of how I feel about this. Is like someday he's gonna be able to do this all the time, you know. But now we have all of our friends are captured by the Queen of Witches, and she is planning on controlling Asta to kill them all. So she forced him back into that anti-magic state with the wing and everything, and he's raring to go to execute all his friends. But obviously, I don't think that's going to happen. So let's see how Asta breaks out of this, I suppose, because I imagine that's what's going to happen. We're going to start this episode here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Ba, ba. I do that little, like, beginning, like, notes at the beginning of every single episode. Not every episode, but sometimes I think to myself, don't do it this time, it's probably annoying. And then I do it anyway. Alright. Show me who you really are. Ah, we're gonna recap this a little bit, huh? How much are they gonna show of Asta going crazy in the recap? God. Like everything just turning like blue. Yeah. Oh, that was a cool imagery. I don't know if we saw that before. Of him, like, being in that water and then grasping it and the jump cut to, like, the darkness. Yep. You're not special, not in the slightest, but that's what makes you special. I love that line. But that's exactly what makes you special. Whenever I wear this shirt that I have on, it's always something around the collar that makes my neck itchy. I freaking hate it. I need to just get rid of this shirt. Yep. Hell of a recap. Yep. Execute all of them. And there's no way he is gonna do this. Come on, Asta, show this bitch what's up. And now the opening. Like, it's not a big deal because I'm used to it in anime, so it's not gonna make me, like, dislike a show because a lot of shows do it. But I kind of wish, like, if they wanted to do a lot of recap like they just did here, I wish they'd cut out the beginning bit about, like, the first Wizard King becoming, like, a legend and stuff like that, and just show us some recap there, rather than showing us that, then showing us a recap, then showing us the opening, you know, but a lot of anime do this stuff, so it's just a thing you get used to. That was like a badass move in the opening that Asta just did against Ladros. We saw something a little similar, but while he was like all jacked up, I'm glad the opening didn't like spoil like how crazy that fight was. Like, obviously we see Asta fighting Ladros, and then we see Asta like powering up here, but we don't realize what that's gonna mean until you see episode 63. Alright, Asta, break free! Come on, Asta. You bitch! Probably the worst one you could have had him start with. Like, he has, like, one of the biggest connections out of all of these people to Noelle. At least he's been through the most, I'd say, with her. Out of, like, anyone in the group. Why did she say it like that? Am I looking into that too much? Come on, Asta. Yes. Like how I will. Oh, he used his other hand to stop it. Noelle. Interesting. Every time they show him in that, like, state, he still has the wound on his shoulder that she healed. Interesting. That was I think that was a mess up in the subtitles. I think she tried to say, "You sure are stubborn," but it said, like, "U-S-R-E, stubborn." You sure stubborn. That face. Interesting. This chick needs to be humbled really badly. Actual daughter? Or Just like you're a part of the witch society here, so that makes you my daughter. Oh. The birdcage from the opening. Oh. Little Vanessa. What? Huh. Invoke the power to control destiny. Like the strings of fate kind of thing, I wonder. Maybe, like, her threads can evolve to controlling, like, the strings of fate or some shit. I don't know. Either that or she's talking about the vision that she had that Vanessa's gonna go and, like, leave here and bring something back to her that she desires most or whatever. So she's trying to, like, make her miserable to make her leave so that way she will, end up fulfilling that destiny, you know? Wait, I thought they hated men! I thought they all hated men. Oh, she's even older now. Man, she was trapped here her, like, entire life, huh? That's so sad. She had to, like, create these things to talk to just to maybe not feel lonely, even though she realizes that she just made them. I'm guessing there's some kind of... I mean, I guess she's up in the air, too, and she can't, like, fly. Or can she? I mean, they have, like, their brooms and stuff. I don't know. I was gonna say, it looks like that birdcage isn't... Like, it looks like the bars are really wide apart. At least in some shots. Like, they look kind of narrow there. But there's other shots that it looks like she could just, like, walk through them. Then use the chair as a magic broom and fly away. Oh. So is this place attacked? And then she met Yami somehow, right? Is this how she met Yami? But why is Yami here? What a badass. So he was just training and he stumbled across this place? Yep. Quite literally. There's a huge hole in it now, so you can get out. Sounds like a load of bull. Good old Mr. Fate. Yeah. Damn. He's younger, though. Maybe now he can. So I'm getting the hell out of here. Join me. Oh. Guess that makes sense. It's a better thing to say. Fly free, little birdie! I should have wings. She's gonna, like, fall. Alright. Aw, younger Finral, too. I wonder what part of her personality went from this, like, young, naive girl who's been trapped in a birdcage for all her life into someone who just wears her underwear around the house. With, like, all of her, like, friends there. Yes. Is she gonna unlock some power that escapes this, then? Is it, like, that's what I've been thinking about this whole episode, ever since it really focused on Vanessa. Oh. Oh, shit. A new spell! Oh, kitty! It's the kitty from the opening. What is it? The red thread of fate. Ah, I called it! The threads of fate! Not that that was that hard to call. She does threads and she was talking about fate and changing destiny. Okay, so what is this thing and what kind of power does it have? Freaking cats. How does it work? Damn, so I think it's gonna be Vanessa. I thought it was gonna be Asta's will. Oh. Is it just gonna snap him out of it? Nope, that didn't just happen. And unless she, like, can rewrite this happening. Or did she have a vision? She had a vision, maybe. Or did she revert it? What? And then she just said what she just saw. Yeah. What? What is this? Broke her out of it this time. It's happening again. He stabs her, but then it's not gonna happen. Is she somehow, like, reversing the time after these things happen? Or is it, like, visions of possible futures? What the hell? Try to attack someone else. And he's gonna go red. He's gonna kill him again. Yup. She's gonna say something and then it's not gonna happen. Or no, she didn't say anything that time. What is... So whenever that... Just can't hurt it. Didn't even have to use his power. Oh. Touched him again, though. Oh, used the anti-magic on himself. Yeah. It doesn't seem like it's quite controlling destiny, but I don't know. To the caster's advantage. Shit. Oh, shit. Yeah, gonna puppet her. Oh, shit. We need to take this bitch down. Jesus, blood scythe. Oh. She can control the fate independent, or it can work independently or something. What just happened? Alright, they're no longer in their blood pillars, and now blood is just raining down on them. What happened to her? What happened to the queen? Okay, she, like, is down. Got him! Yeah! Sit down, bitch! Oh, that's it. Oh, wow! Interesting! I still don't fully understand it. I mean, I get the basic premise in the way that the Queen of Witches described it, but that seems like really overpowered, right? Like, I guess you need the time for the cat to go touch the things. Like, whenever we get these, like, game-breaking abilities, I'm always thinking about how you defeat them, right? Oh, man. Shit, well, between Asta harnessing this power that makes him insane, we also had Noelle have a bit of an awakening where she's able to control her magic a bit better now, and she has that, you know, dragon attack that was pretty strong. And now we have Vanessa, who has awakened to this power. Is, like, the power of friendship gonna awaken these, like, incredible powers within, like, everyone in the Black Bulls, and they're just gonna become, like, the God Squad? I don't know. Yami also unlocked an incredible slash when he was going up against, Veto. I don't know. Alrighty, guys, that is it for episode 64. What an interesting episode. It definitely surpassed my expectations of where I thought it was just going to be Asta that handled everything, you know. I thought it was going to be Asta that, you know, he was gonna have like a fight inside his mind, and he was gonna somehow break out of this power and use like the anti-magic coursing through his body to cancel her magic, you know, or something like that, and he was gonna somehow break free before he killed anyone. But no, instead we got Vanessa Backstory, where, you know, I mean, I guess, like, it wasn't as shocking because we saw it in the opening, and they've said countless times about how the queen kept her here against her will for, like, all of her childhood and stuff. Like, I'm pretty sure we've heard that before, and that's why she ran away and stuff. So I guess seeing it here wasn't a big shock, but it was cool to, like, actually see it, you know. Just kept her in a birdcage. She wasn't allowed to... Because, I mean, I guess when you have the idea that she was kept here and she wasn't able to leave, that doesn't tell you that, like, oh, she was literally stuck in a cage that she was unable to leave from the time that she looked like she was, like, 5 to 7 years old to the time that Yami got there, where she looks like she might be, like, 15 to 18 or something, you know? Maybe she could be a little bit younger than that at that point, but either way, we know that it was at least that long, probably since her birth, that she was stuck in that cage. And, like, you could think, like, if someone has you, like, won't let you leave a place, they could still let you, like, do things, interact with people, and have fun, but no, she was just isolated, stuck in a bird cage. She had to make these little, like, bird friends that, I don't know if they actually talked, or if that was her imagination, or what, but, you know, she had to just create these friends in order to, at least have someone to talk to and probably not go crazy. So, yeah, that's rough. I like Yami's just nonchalant, just, he like, ended up in this forest of witches because he was just training and just, like, happened to wander here while training somehow. Like, they don't even explain why. Excuse me. And he's like, who are all these, like, girls here yelling about, like attacking me because I'm a boy, and what's with the lady here who's really strong, you know? I don't think I can take her. Like, just randomly, like, rolled up in here, just pure coincidence, and, you know, set her free. But yeah. And then she develops this power. It manifests in the form of a cat, but whatever it touches, it gives advantage in the situation to the caster. So it's almost like, if I were to equate it to D&D, it's, I mean, literally, I guess the term in D&D is you have advantage, which allows you to roll twice, you know? I wonder if it's something similar to that, or is it more like omnipotent? Like when that cat touches the person, after that, does the situation go exactly how she envisions it, or can it still go a little awry? You know, that's what I'm curious of. Because, like, is it the possibility that it's similar to D&D, where she just gets to roll twice, which helps her make her succeeding roll, but there's still a chance for her to fail it, you know? I don't know. But that's interesting. I don't know, because, like I said during the outro, I always try to think of ways you can defeat this, and the only thing I can think of is if you take down the caster before that cat is able to touch you and utilize the power, if the limitation is that the cat needs to touch you, right? So, like what the queen was doing with controlling Asta, she would have to make Asta move so quickly that Asta got to the person and cut him in half before the cat got there and touched him, and that bypasses the strength of the cat, because there's got to be limitations to this. It can't just be like, you know, Vanessa would become a god of this world if she was just able to think, like, I don't want this to happen, and it didn't happen, you know? Like, I feel like there'd be no way to beat that. It'd be like friggin' Pandora from ReZero, where she's like, this guy, like, kills someone, and she sends him away, but, like, sends him away in the past, and says, like, but he already did what he did, and she's like, no, because he was never here, you know? It's like, she's like, at that point, she's manipulating reality, you know, and stuff like that. But I don't know. It's pretty crazy. Regardless, even if it is just like on touch, that's pretty crazy because she can just like, I don't know if she can manifest it into different things or what, but the uses for that power in the future are going to be crazy, and I feel like it's going to be a lot like I just hope they don't debate the audience too much, you know? Like, I could definitely see it doing it here and there, and obviously it tried to do it here where it went red and asked to cut, you know, Noelle before we really knew what was happening, and I was like, no way. No way does Noelle just die here. And I thought it was like reversing time or something, but no, it's like the queen was seeing what she wanted to happen, but then Vanessa's will was like overriding it or something. And I don't know if that has to do with the queen's ability to like prophesize the future a little bit, or if like those events were actually happening and then Vanessa just changed them. I'm not sure. I still don't fully understand the power. But basically what I was saying by I hope the show doesn't debate us too much is I hope in the future, whenever Vanessa uses this power, I hope it's not like we're just watching a fight and then just like a character dies and you're just like, what? And then all of a sudden it just like snaps back and you see the cat and then you're like, oh, you know? Like, I hope it doesn't do that too much because then it just makes you like not trust anything in the show you see until it's like an episode or two later to make sure that that cat isn't going to show up and change it. But goddamn, that is some insane power that she has, and I'm fascinated just the fact that they introduce this kind of thing into the world of Black Clover, and I'm interested to see how they're going to use that now, and like, because now I feel like she has to use it a lot now, right? And she has, like, I mean, she could use the excuse if I don't understand it yet, so I don't want to use it too much, but if she, like, doesn't use this in every combat situation, then she's a fool, you know? But, and I wonder, like, can it, like, manipulate her own actions, right? Like, so what she was doing was she was manipulating others' actions to go in an advantage for her. Can she manipulate her own actions to have advantage? So, like, if she was about to, like, stab someone and they were about to dodge it, could the cat touch them and then, like, stop their dodge and she just stabs them and, like, succeeds the stab or something like that? Or, like, you know, can she use it as, like, an offensive, like, attacking kind of move, you know? I don't know. It's going to be weird how they decide to, like, animate it, because here it was like they showed us a different reality and then snapped back to a different reality. Is it going to happen like that every time visually for us, or are they going to find, like, a different visually way to show it? I don't know. But that's some crazy shit. I will say that. Man. I don't even know. There's, like, no limits to what she can do with that power, especially, like, as she grows it and makes it stronger. But it will be interesting to maybe find limits to it in the future, like, if she fights someone a lot stronger than her, how do they get around this? You know, it'll be interesting to see. But yeah, really good episode. And Asta is broken out of the control now. The queen is on the ground, like, I don't know what she did to her. Like, it touched the queen and it, like, nullified the spell that she was doing to keep everyone captured and to control Vanessa. And then the queen just, like, got on her knees and, like, gave up. Now, did the cat force her to give up, or did the queen realize that her power is actually inferior to this, even though she didn't think that was possible, and give up? You know, I don't know. But anyways, guys, yeah, I think that's going to be it from me. Crazy episode, again, but are we coming to the end of this arc now that the queen is down, or is the queen going to get back up and try again, or what's about to happen? I don't know, but I'm excited for another episode, so yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed. Also, check out my Patreon if you want to see a couple episodes ahead. You can do so on there by supporting me, and as well as my Patreon exclusive shows where I'm watching Black Sails, Jujutsu Kaisen, and To Your Eternity. So check that out if you're interested. Alrighty guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my future reactions. Bye-bye.